when Ted signed us up to read at 2:40 in the morning, I was not really very happy. Great idea, Ted. I don't know about how you felt. I was really moved by what we read. I had never read the book, so it was new to me, and it was very powerful. It was like a very powerful human story, and I just was really very moved.
And I don't know about the rest of the book, but the section that I read was powerful, and I've got to believe it was probably the most powerful part of the book. But I'm also led to believe that if I were reading other parts of the book, I would have felt similarly. The language was awesome. The dialect, very interesting, a bit challenging to read.
You sound a little Irish at times.
Oh, it's the only dialect I know. But I immersed myself in the characters and could empathize with what was taking place, and I'm already thinking I've got to give a talk tomorrow night, and I suspect I'm going to be quoting from that passage.
You could bring a book on.
Yeah, I'd like to buy a book so that I can reference it. There was a section that I read that really spoke to one's courage, the courage of convictions, and the willingness to put oneself on the line to do what one felt was right. And it was beautifully written and not so elegantly read, but it was a real privilege to read the section. And I too am happy that you woke us up.
Almost didn't get here. I found myself thinking that, first of all, this particular time in history was a very unique, but the pain they're feeling was unique. I mean, it was just a part of our history that was ugly. But then I was thinking that this is happening in other places as we speak, same abuse and pain and evil and goodness. It was just some huge human questions, some human experiences that just played out in the pages. So I really was glad we did it. It was a neat experience.
I think I understood for the first time why, I'm guessing about 150 years ago this book was written, how it could have had an impact on the country even in the absence of social media and the internet. This is a book that spread like wildfire and caused people to talk among themselves, to reflect, and to cause change. And I understand that more clearly after just 10 minutes.
I know, just read little chunks. It was amazing.
Then I think I would possibly have understood. So a great privilege, and appreciate the opportunity.